Good afternoon, everybody. It is Hypnotist Judge Mentalist. I am here and super excited. In just a few moments, we're about to launch the Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign for the upcoming 2025 Barcelona Fringe Festival, where I will be taking this concept of an experimental show to Barcelona, Spain. And I've been looking forward to doing this type of show for quite some time. It's one where instead of that normal, hey, I've got a set of routines and this is what we're going to do, and this is how the show is going to go, audience members at each and every one of these shows are going to have an opportunity as they come into the theater or the club, because I'm actually performing as of right now in 3 different venues, and put ideas into a bucket or a fishbowl, or, there are some things that aren't quite ironed out yet, but by the time it matters, we will get there, because I'm not going to travel with big glass fishbowl. It's going to be using something that I find when I'm in Spain. The Kickstarter campaign, which we're about to launch, and we're going to go through some of these details, isn't really about raising money. As you'll see when I show some of the awards and start talking about them, everything's already paid for. Everything is already happening. There isn't one of the things that Kickstarter asks for when you set these campaigns up, or what are the risks? And a lot of times those are from when people are launching a product that still needs to be produced. Well, almost every single thing that is a reward for backing this campaign has already been produced or is in production, with the exception of the show videos, which won't exist until the shows are done. And we'll get to that in just a moment. So I want to talk about what this Kickstarter is, but first I'm going to play. Think of this like when Apple launches their products. They talk a little bit, then they show this exciting, fun video about the process, which I have prepared now. This is going to be the launch video that's part of the Kickstarter campaign. If you haven't seen it already, here you go.
Hi, I'm Judge Mentalist, stage hypnotist, mind reader, and entertainer. This November, I am thrilled to announce that I will be bringing a brand new show all the way from the United States to the Barcelona Fringe Festival in Barcelona, Spain. This isn't just another performance for me. It's a dream opportunity to not only share my love of stage hypnosis with a brand new audience in one of the world's most creative cities, but it's a very unique show in which the audience and potentially you have an opportunity to be a part of writing the show. I want to bring you along for the ride. That's why I'm launching this Kickstarter, not just to raise funds for the tour, but to open the door for you to be part of this adventure in a real, meaningful way. When you back this project, you're not just helping me get to Barcelona, but you're joining a community. Backers will get access to a private chat group where I'll share behind the scenes updates, rehearsal sneak peeks, and honest stories from the journey. And that's at the absolute lowest level of giving. Want to suggest a routine or collaborate with me to write one yourself? You'll have the chance to shape what happens on stage in Barcelona, just like the attendees at each and every show. Plus, I'm offering some exclusive festival merchandise, things that you're not going to be able to find anywhere else. Thank you for believing in the power of live entertainment and for helping me bring a little bit of magic to Barcelona. Let's make something amazing happen together.
All right, so that is the video that's going to be on the Kickstarter campaign throughout the duration. And again, like it says, this is an opportunity for you to be a part of this journey. So what I want to do now is go through some of, and if we have time, all of the rewards that are out here for somebody who is interested in backing this thing that we are about to launch. And here they are. So for as little as $5, which you can see here, you will get invited to a private behind the scenes community. This is most likely going to be on a texting program called WhatsApp. It's absolutely free to download. And of course, everybody at every single level of this campaign is going to get a handwritten thank you note from me. I'm going to go through some of these pretty quickly. Each and every one of these also includes all of the items from the level before it. So as we move up to the show backer level, you're going to get invited into the behind the scenes community, the handwritten note, and of course we have an exclusive show sticker that is designed. It's on order. It's the only thing other than the show videos that are not physically here. Next thing that we have, and I'm wondering, yeah, you could see me here as well. You're going to get all of those things, and then we've designed and had made this exclusive. You can see it says Barcelona 2025 Judge Mentalist Carnival of Dreams. This is a nice coin with a hypno swirl on the back. So that next level is going to get you one of these. Next two levels we're going to talk about are the ability, as I mentioned in the video, for you to come, whether you can be in Barcelona, you can be anywhere in the world, but you can submit an idea for a routine that when I have this bin at the festival, yours is going to go in there too. I highly recommend, if you want it to have a chance to be used in a routine, that it's appropriate and that it's safe. Because if you put something ridiculous in there, something that's going to embarrass people, I'm not going to do it. And that's just the way that I am and when I do these shows. However, if you want to put a doozy in there, part of my intro talk in these shows for these audiences going through some of the bad ones that aren't going to be done, because it's important, I think, that my audience know that they're going to be taken care of and they're going to be safe on stage. So as you're going to see, there are two different options for this. The early bird one saves you 20%, but that one only runs from the beginning of the campaign until Monday. So if you are interested in this, jump on it right away, because come Monday the 8th, I think I have that date right, whatever the 8th is, it goes away, and then you can only get it for the $25 price. Next up, and this is something that a lot of hypno lovers are really all about, and that is buying the videos to the show. As of right now, I'm scheduled for 3 shows during this run. After the show, I sell them for $25 a piece. If you go to buyhypnosisvideos.com right now, you'll see all the videos for all the shows that I've done that I actually have video of and were public shows, because the private ones don't get sold. Those are available at $25. So even at the regular price, $50, you're going to get all the stuff before it, the cool hypno coin, the sticker, everything gets the behind the scenes community. The community is what's driving this, that group, and letting people know what's going on during the tour, videos and photos from different places throughout Barcelona and other parts of my adventure that are not going to be publicly revealed. My journey is actually going to start a week before I end up in Barcelona, and we'll be talking about that within that behind the scenes group. So if you get into that on the early bird, all those show videos and everything else, only $40, which is quite a bargain. You can't go out and get most people's show videos at that price. Then it jumps up. I expect most people to be interested in one of these two levels. And even if it's just that $5 level, I would love to build a community and keep people involved in this. The next few levels are kind of cool. The show writer level is not you suggesting a routine for the show. It's you being guaranteed and having some powwow time that we work together. And you can see there's only a few of these because I can't fill up a show that's supposed to be audience driven with ideas pre-written by other folks. But we're going to hop on some Zoom calls ahead of time, and we're going to write a routine that's going to go in the show. And of course, you're going to get all the show videos. So you're going to get the video of me doing your routine. Again, there's only 5 of those. So if that's something that you're interested in, jump in immediately. The next one's all of that stuff. So I guess there's really 10 because these two are going to cancel each other out. We'll work with that. I am doing 3 shows, so I'm not going to necessarily do these routines in every single show. But also, I have an artist that I work with who designed some of this other stuff that we do that I have that I'm going to throw in for anybody who's getting anything shipped to them. Really fun artist who's done a lot of the magic posters when I've hosted shows in Elkton, Maryland. We're going to design a sticker that is me hypnotizing you. So you're going to actually be in this sticker at this producer level. And then the top level, this is something unique. This is something for somebody that if you have a local nonprofit, school group, a company that needs entertainment for an upcoming holiday party, although it's going to be tricky to schedule, but we'll make it work. That top one is going to guarantee the fee for me to do that show. This is perfect for fundraisers because with my normal format for doing fundraiser shows, I'm raising $10,000 to $15,000 every time, and I'm taking a percentage of that. So capping me at $1,000 plus my travel and lodging expenses is a really, really great bargain. That's not for everybody. There's only a handful of those out there, but it is there for somebody who is interested in, oh, I shouldn't have taken that away because the last thing that I was going to do is the important thing. And that is we are going to live launch this campaign. And this is, for anybody who doesn't know, this is the very, very first time I've done one of these Kickstarters. I have never launched a project before, so my hope is that it actually goes live the moment I press this button. Important thing to know about these Kickstarters is that it's going to run for 28 days. If for whatever reason, and I know that we've got a bunch of people that are going to get involved here, if we do not reach the $1,500 fundraising goal, nobody will be charged. This is between now and October 2nd. If through this process you want to add things on, if you want to change your pledge, move it up, move it down, there are a few add-ins that are for some special folks out there. You know who you are. If one of these add-ins applies to you, it's basically the ability for me to do a customized video in front of some European monument, probably something or a famous building in Barcelona. Or once you're in that group and you find out everywhere that my journey is going to take me, there will be some other options there. So here we go. We're going to launch this bad boy. Drum roll. Hey, it actually says drum roll. If you could see that, that's fantastic. All right. The project is live. So if it is something, as you can see, that video right there is the same video that I showed earlier. So there, if there is something that you love, I'm gonna show some of these things here also. Now that we've launched that campaign, anybody who purchases something that requires me to ship it to you is going to get some other bonus swag. It's not going to be in the campaign. It's not going to say anything about that. one of them, these are all lapel pins that I have. And if you're purchasing something that I have to ship to you, then there's going to be bonus stuff in there. This is a lapel pin of Judge Mentalist depicted on a tarot card. And I've had these, I got to take it out of the bag because it looks terrible through that bag on the screen. This thing here, I have these at most of my shows. They're actually pretty popular. The same illustrator who's going to be doing you depicted being hypnotized by me, for anybody who grabs that level, also designed these. For anybody who knows, a lot of the times when I'm in the States, what I do is part of a 2-act stage show. That stage show is called Between Two Minds. We also have a lapel pin, which is kind of cool because there's like an outline of, if you look at it upside down, it's the skyline of a city. This actually depicts the person in the middle there with the shadow is my stage partner, Bernardo Rodriguez. The silhouette behind that door is actually my silhouette. And then these are of a very, very limited run. My favorite illustrator artist, the lovely Brogan from Scotland, the same person who will depict you in that sticker of being hypnotized. Last year, June, for any of you Disney files out there that understand the relevance of 626. So for June 26th, I was depicted, Judge Mentalist was depicted as the Disney character Stitch. And that has been made into a very, very limited run lapel pin. So a handful of these also possibly going to drop into the mix for anybody backing at a level that has me shipping something to you. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in, whether you tuned in live. There's a bunch of fellow hypnotists out there who I am, all the names I'm seeing here. Yeah, Michael Brody, if you want to sell the handwritten note on eBay, you are more than welcome to. I don't know that it is going to fetch more than the cost of postage. Great question, Dan. Let me get you. If anybody goes to carnivalofdreams.com, there will always be a way to get to this project, but I am going to share for anybody that are in the live stream. And I think this is going to go into the comments of all these things. This link will take you straight to the Kickstarter, so you can hop on, you can back it. Like I said, nobody gets charged for anything until the campaign ends. So if you jump in there and then you decide that you want to change it, get a little more, get a little less, all good. I'm excited to welcome everybody into this with me and this journey. I'm looking forward to going to Spain and doing a bunch of shows that are unwritten and will not be written until, for the most part, we get there. So that's kind of cool. Again, there are some opportunities for you to be part of that. Also, on this channel, once the Fringe shows are announced, I am going to be reaching out to other performers at this year's Barcelona Fringe Festival. And I am going to be bringing a bunch of them on to this channel. We are going to live stream and interview them to talk about their shows, because I think that cross-pollinating and promoting other folks' shows at this festival is super fun, super important. And for me, it's a great way to go and not be a stranger in a strange land in a place that I've never been before. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate anybody who supports the Kickstarter, gets involved in this journey. It is now officially live, so have at it. Let's rock this thing out. It's a very, very small goal, and when we hit that goal, I am confident that it's going to bring that thing across that platform and let other people who have no idea who I am start to learn who I am and where I'll be and what's going on in Barcelona. So be safe out there, be well. I will see you guys, some of you in the next few days, some of you in the next couple of weeks, and One more. I got a question here asking if Bernardo is going with me. Bernardo is not going with me on this run. This is just the hypnosis shows. These are, however, if anybody is interested, Bernardo and I, like 2 days after I get back from Barcelona, we have a run of 6 fundraiser shows over a 3-week span for a bunch of local high schools in Maryland and Delaware, as well as a couple of nonprofits in the area. So since we're here, anybody that's still tuning in or anybody who is still somehow watching this all the way to the end can go and visit betweentwominds.com. That will get you all of the information for any of the upcoming shows that Bernardo and I are doing. As of right now, tickets are on sale for 4 of the 6 shows. 2 of them we have confirmations, but are still kind of tweaking the dates on. But they are going to land in that span in November. So again, thanks everybody for tuning in. If you have any other questions about anything that I have going on, even if it's not related to the Fringe run, judgementalist.com is, and for the foreseeable future, always will be the website there. Be safe out there. Be well. I will see some of you very, very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in.